Hi again, everybody. This is Joseph, and today we're going to discuss again about how to analyze and read schematics. I think there's a demand for it from the emails that I get, and sometimes it can be very confusing. So I'm gonna make some videos about the schematics. First of all, there's three ways in this tutorial I'm gonna use to show you schematic wise the components, and then you're going to see the layout, hardwire, and then you're going to see it on the breadboard. And these are the things that I used when I went to school. It taught me in a very good way. The first one is, let's start this way. You have a battery here. You have a switch. You have two cells in this battery. Each one is 1.5. So 2 in series will give you 3 volts, as indicated by number 4. When you see a big line, a small line, that's one cell. You see another one, that's 2 cells together in series. One obviously is positive, one is negative one side. Polarity is always important, obviously. Now, we have a connection from the positive of the battery to a switch. This is called a single pole double throw switch. It can go in this direction, and it can go in this direction. And that's the purpose of this diagram. On the other side of it, this will be noted as number 3. You see each one has a number on it. The other one over here goes to a switch over here. And this is a normally closed switch. The normally closed switch means it's always closed until you release it. Actually, current will flow from here to here to here to a bulb, back to the battery. That's the purpose of it. So now, one side of this switch goes to the other side of this normally closed push button switch. The other side of that switch goes to a filament, a bulb. The other side of the bulb goes to the negative of the battery. At the same time, we said we have current flowing through this one. We also have another filament, another bulb. However, we have something called a potentiometer, which I made in other videos and described. When you move the wiper, the middle one, it controls the voltage going to the load. In this schematic, the load is a bulb. That's what gets the power. So therefore, how will this work? I flip the switch to the other side. Right now, there's an open circuit. Conventional current. Current cannot flow. This is open between here and here. When I flip the switch from here to here, current will be able to flow here, here, back to the battery. So therefore, you have 3 sides of this to the switch. Not the middle one. The other one will go to one side of this potentiometer, this pot. The middle one, called the wiper, will go back to one side of the bulb, the filament. The other side of the bulb will go to the negative of the battery, or the other side of this filament, bulb. Let's look at it like this. Let's look at it this way. Hardwire. Everything is denoted by numbers in this case. 1 is over here, 1, as you can see. As you can see, 3 is this, the switch. Single pole, double throw. The 2 cells over here, number 4, are the 2 batteries in series. The 2 bulbs, one bulb, and there's number 2. The pot, number 5, right here. This is the pot. Wiring it up like this. Now, starting from the positive of the battery, we go to the switch. As you see, there's 3 connections. We go to the middle one. Now, other side of the switch, number 3, goes to number 1. Doesn't it? Number 1. Other side of number 1 goes to a bulb, which is number 2. Other side of number 2 goes back to the battery. Other side of the battery also goes to another bulb, number 2, as you can see here. Other side of this goes to the wiper here, right here. Other side of this resistor goes right back to the switch. Other side of this goes right back to the switch. That's how you wire it up. Breadboarding would be the same thing. If you look at this, same sequence. We have 2 batteries over here. You have to put them in series. This is what this wire is for. As you can see, one side, right here, goes to this side, to the switch. Other side of the switch goes to this filament. Other side of the filament goes back to the battery. Same thing. So as you see over here, this is this, and this is this. So what I was trying to convey to the viewers, and this is obviously more easier to see, that these parts are hardwired. So whenever you see a schematic, just go by component by component. And like I said, this denotes a connection from here to here. It could be 2, 3 wires together. It could be 1 wire. But always use the least amount of wiring possible. If I could use 1 wire to this instead of 3 wires, that's what I should do. Because otherwise you'll have a mess. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. I'll be making more videos. Please go to my channel, Automotive Schematics by Joseph, please. And if you want to subscribe, I would appreciate so much. Thank you so much.